Welcome back to Let's Playtest the Pit fan mod. Before continuing our run, I am going to be demonstrating a few new weapons that are being added, and one feature, or perhaps a bug fix that I'm working on. These are all works in progress. But first we have a short bow. It's a relatively decent weapon. Reloads quickly, however only has one shot at a time. So like our cavemen, we're going to shoot a cow. And you can see, reloads one shot in one turn. With more power, we have a crossbow. See, it does good damage. It is high penetration. However, it's sort of like the heavy sniper rifle in that you're going to spend a lot of time reloading. Finally is the Raiziri. Now all these didn't have any descriptions in the files, the config files, so we just have to make up stuff that sounds good. Looking at the Raiziri, it's fairly compact looking, but also has a scope. So my current thought on it is that it will be accurate over a wide range. Long range, you can use the scope, but it's pretty maneuverable. We've somehow managed to not kill the cow yet. Excellent. Okay, the last thing I wanted to show is a way to address the fact that when you apply a dot on the doors, they make a really, really annoying sound. I'll try to demonstrate it here. It's basically that tink sound, but over and over again per second. Now, I'm only partway through this. Right now, if you shoot it with a flamer, say, the flamer still hits many times a second, but hopefully you won't hear that sound after the initial burst. There you go. So, much less annoying. I believe that was all I had to show. Indeed. The last thing to talk about is what sort of weapon, or what sort of ammo to use for the short bow and crossbow. The one that makes the most sense would be heavy darts, but I'm a little reluctant to add another ammo type into the already wide range of assortments you get from ammo containers. One way of getting around that, I see, is to start adding more split ammo drops. So say if you were going to get 60 darts, you would get, I don't know, 30 rifle rounds and 30 darts. Something like that. Alright, now that that's all covered, we will head back to our Hiver run here. We are doing quite well. We have a decent amount of food in our belly and some meat and cheese. I think that's about it, though. Well, we do have this baked avian that we may eat if inventory becomes an issue again. Would be nice to get bread. I believe the check for making sandwiches is pretty low compared to making the bird in the first place. Still, healing is our biggest issue. But we're pretty close to a level up. One last check to make sure everything is loaded. Cast our psi shield and head on down. All is one. Well, it's a good thing we applied more base paste recently. Now let's see, what's important here? Nothing can fear us, so it's okay to get off the exit. We want to get away from him. He does a lot of damage. If we step next to him, he'll hit us, but I don't believe that will cause acid damage. So I'm going to take one step here. And this might be a good time to use a grenade. What are our options, grenade-wise? We have fire bombs, toxic grenades, pheromone baits. Pheromone bait might not be bad. Let's see if we can get some of these guys to start killing each other. Excellent. Hopefully they will just kill themselves in there. We have a kitty cat to deal with, but with our armor, it shouldn't be too bad. That, however, is an issue. And unfortunately, if I take a step this way, the stone mole is going to hit me with acid spray. Well, nothing much doing for it. If we're lucky, he'll hit him instead. What a jerk! I did not see that one coming. Although I should have. You can see there, his acid spray actually affected the Smilodon's armor. And that's intentional. I think it could make for some interesting tactical decisions where, you know, if you don't have the weaponry to take out something with high armor, maybe you can plan on taking a hit from one of these guys. It could be interesting. This seems like a shotgun shot if I ever saw it. Definitely all coming out of the woodwork here, aren't they? I don't want to get hit by that guy. He does a lot of damage and gives disease. Looks like we're not going to have much of a choice, though, unless my buddy helps me out here. Oh, sadly I can't hit him back because of the spider blocking his path there. I believe if we shoot here, it should hit all three of these guys with our scattergun. Perfect. Step back out of vision here. Should be pretty good at hitting close things with our auto rifle now that it's got increased accuracy. Can't close the door anymore, so we'll just head over here. Alright, nothing doing there. Looks like we might take some damage from that guy. Oh, Rapari resisted. Rapari too strong. You know, I totally forgot that I have a Spore Lance here. Is that guy coming? That guy is coming. Oh, jerk. Okay, let's see what we can do here. That guy took food, so we definitely have to kill him. Well, we're just gonna have to take a shot from the heavy, unfortunately. Unless he does that, of course. Hey, and the kitty cat dropped raw liver. That's a new item. And you can use it with herbs to create liver and onions. Now, how shall we handle this situation? Could just use more scattergun. That did pretty good work. This guy isn't too big of a problem now. It's going to take a little while for his life drain to regen. Cool. Got more frag grenades, got shotgun shells. Good opportunity to use the Spore Lance. And he's dead. Now we'll take a look at the floor, see what our game plan is going to be. Now we'll head this way. And then probably loop up here. And I believe this is the map that has a little room connecting here and then comes back down this way. So likely the exit's down here. Sadly, this wasn't very good kitchen. Unless this drops a Bordeaux. No dice. But we did get liver, which is nice. I mean, not in real life. It's disgusting in real life, but good in the game. Probably make sure to reload all my guns here. Scattergun still got enough. It's not worth wasting the time on it. Hopefully our Psi Shield will come back up before he comes. He did. Where are you? I don't want to keep waiting for that guy. How does the thumper work on him? Quite a bit less effective than on other enemies. Seems like it's still a little bit better than the auto rifle. These guys have pretty low armor, so the blade should be fine here. Sadly, we don't have any more, shoot, what are they called? Bypass circuits. Now, if I want to play optimally here, I'd probably start dropping weapons to try to get the foraging extra drop on, I don't know, something like my flamer or maybe flechette rounds. I'm not all about tedium. Hooray, darts. Just what I always wanted. I'm just going to leave this for now. Hopefully later we can figure out how important it is. Now that we can turn these into grenades, and mines are actually useful, we can try to pick that up. So our armor doesn't do that much damage. This is a good time to start using our Spore Lance, because even if he runs away, at least he'll take some damage over time. Although Pit Builders are less likely to run than Arbutus Sapiens. They have a lower percentage of their health before they run away. Now, these guys are quite dangerous, since they can reduce your armor class. That effect, however, doesn't apply to Rapari's natural armor anymore. I didn't really like that mechanic, because there's almost nothing you can do about it sometimes. Try to get some usage here out of our shotgun shells. We'll get a little skill up here with our Spore Lance. since we're having problems with disease, we're going to go and try to make use of this. You can do it. Wow. Now I have no way of detecting whether or not that is a adaptoid or not, or whether this is. Then we'll use our Marigi technique. Neither is. We'll go ahead and try to use this before everyone comes to murder us. Let's see, there we go, recharge. That was quite a bit of bad luck there. But I've had a lot of good luck this run, so I can't be too mad. Now, if I wasn't... I guess I do probably want to take off my armor. Get that might bonus. Sounds like no more enemies are coming. Got a Sparker. Oh, really not getting lucky with the... Oops. You know, I really did not want to level there. I just wanted to check my stats. But now that it's done, might as well. We no longer need to level up Telekinesis. TK Fist really isn't worth it for this guy because of his regen. Keep going. For these two guys, a little more rifle is always good. And some foraging. I'm gonna let this sit for one more up or down. Don't want to wander around too much since our armor's off. That's the slow one. We can't lock him in anymore, but we can use this to get some distance. Dot is very good on these guys. Go ahead and apply that now. One more again to hit all of them at one time. Can't remember if these guys apply disease or not. That would be very unfortunate if they reapplied it. Now that we're down to disease level 1, it's probably okay to put our armor back on so we can continue exploring the floor. It's cured. I don't believe that has a use for non-lich users yet. I went ahead and used the tool there because it was very nice to get the double skill up. Here we have a living brain. These are the guys that used to be green. So he shouldn't attack me, as long as I don't attack him. Oof. Hello? Is it worth using any ammo on him? I mean, he's not gonna do that much damage, I don't think. Sadly, no meat from any of those. Let's head up here first. Libraries aren't the most useful for us, but those guys, I believe, can drop the edupets and finesse boosters. And do we have anything to identify? We have a couple of things, so well worth going for that. Just get that guy to step back. Hey, I have one of those too now, buddy. Alright, and he drops some energy cells. Excuse me, I'm just going to take off my sweater here. It's getting a little warm. The pit just gets me so fired up. What can I say? 3 energy cells, awesome. Are these useful for anything? There's a chance of making a mitochondrial stimulator. I forget, I think that's been made a little bit easier to make. Mitochondrial. So you do need to get the chemo slugs, but those do drop off a leer now, so it is possible. This should be safe. I can't remember if amazoids can disguise themselves as damaged things, but it's way too early in the floors. Neural optimizer. Suppose I should use these first. I'm just gonna keep burning energy cells to get the skill ups. Alright, so that medium bot will be coming for us shortly. Go ahead and keep using this. Where'd you go? There you are. No luck there. Oh, he's coming now. I'm guessing he would come up this way. Indeed, I was right. Like we got a light security bot coming too. But he gave up. Sadly, no carbine drop yet from those guys. Okay. See if we can get through this way. Don't really care about setting off an alarm now. Imagine pretty much anything that was going to come has already come. Oh, hello. Just the thing for you. Not a good place to fight bots in a hallway like this. Those guys still hurt. That was rather rude. Looks like we got a hyper up there. I'll deal with you guys shortly. Hybers can drop cheese, so it's worth going for. Gotta stop the hiver on hiver violence, man. Good boy. He dropped cheese for us. You are an excellent candidate for leveling up our Sporon. Oh, God. Do not like skunk apes. Sam, I am. But he can drop the armor repairing things, living steel patches. Sadly, they have pretty good armor. Just go ahead and eat the liver there. Sneaky. Let's see. Thumper? No, Thumper's not so good against him. And we want to stay pretty close so he can't toss a grenade at us. Toxic grenade might be useful. This does pretty good damage. Now, I don't know if that's an adaptoid or not, so... Hey, this might be a chance to use our stunner. Let's keep him from running far away. Yeah, he's slow now. Doesn't seem like that stunner is very efficient, though. Is that right that it only has 3 shots in it? Sadly, no living steel patch. Oh my. Oh my. Did we got one of these identified, right? Increase our skill points. Go ahead and toss you. Could possibly eat a hiver cheese. I really don't need the darts, per se. These are pretty common. Okay. Now why am I so excited about a rifle that everyone knows is garbage? Because it is no longer garbage. Instead of having just 20 shots, it has 20 volleys, which makes it much, much more useful. So now we have a laser weapon. A quite bursty laser weapon, because it does basically 28 damage with 100 penetration. Well worth killing that skunk ape for sure. And what to drop? Could eat the baked avian. Really would like to wait for bread, though. So for now, I'm just gonna drop that. Pick up our newly smaller made energy backpacks here. And we'll be on our way. Apologies for the delay there. I am running in debug mode, so it tends to hiccup every now and then. I still want to keep these for diagnostic chips. This is kind of a long shot. I believe this recipe is still pretty hard to make. But it is food. I think I'll toss those for now. don't quite have enough finesse for the guitar. But it's a good thing we've been planning for this event. One more level and we'll have it. And we can also reload the thumper after a couple shots here. That was rather not nice. For some reason he didn't. Ooh, we got insta healing. Hooray! For some reason he wasn't throwing his grenades there. Wasn't in a terribly dangerous situation. There wasn't anything around that could do me a lot of damage. Keep trying to burn our shotgun shells here. Sadly, standing by a pillar can also mess you up, since 2 nanomeds, awesome. Since rather than both of those proteans coming at me where I could hit them with the shotgun, only one came. And that is nothing useful. Alright, so another floor come and gone. We got a nice laser weapon. Didn't really find much in the way of food here. And got more energy cells. Things are still looking pretty good. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.